follow along with me. I'm going to guide you through this process. You're going to notice that you can actually experience some of that negativity shift, a release. Everybody feels it differently. Everybody experiences it differently. Whatever your process is perfectly fine. Just notice, what is this experience like for you, so that you can begin to draw these associations in your mind, and it helps you when you want to do it again later as you identify more of these triggers in your day-to-day life. So now I'm going to ask you to look at those things that you wrote down, and you're going to notice there's some negative emotional charge, right? There is some negative feelings, especially on certain things that you wrote down, what it means about you, how you're sort of just stuck forever, right? This is just never going to change. No matter what I've ever done, nothing ever changes. That's going to create a negative feeling in you, a negative emotion, and you actually feel it physically in your body. We feel our emotions in our body. You know what you feel like when you're sad. It feels heavy. It feels maybe sort of constricted. There might feel like there's a density in your body. Regardless of what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, just notice this is a physiological reaction to that emotion. Okay. When you feel happy, you feel light, you feel expansive, right? So we experience these emotions differently in our body. And now when you look at the things that you wrote down, notice how you feel. And now we're going to begin the releasing process. So you've got to understand that this is energy now, that is a sensation you're experiencing in your body. It is real physical energy. We know this from physics. Everything is energy, including our thoughts and including our emotions. So this energy that just got activated, that just got triggered, this is not new stuff. This has been lying all nice and quietly in the recesses of your subconscious. And now you've just activated it and you're feeling it and it is coming up. And now, just like when we're naturally processing out and releasing emotions, we are going to begin this releasing process. That energy does not want to be stuck. Energy is in a constant state of motion. We're going to release and let it go. Okay. So that feeling that you're feeling, just notice it. And I'm going to ask you to just allow yourself to say yes to letting those feelings come up and letting them pass through. Some people feel like it's kind of like almost like smoke rising up and out of a chimney, releasing and letting it go, coming up out of the top of the head, just releasing and letting it go. Some clients have stated that it feels more like they're breathing it out through their mouth. So it's coming up and they're just breathing it out. So as you exhale, you're releasing and letting it go. You're just breathing it out. Notice what experience feels most right and true for you. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. Everybody experiences it differently. For some people, it's more of an intention. I'm intending to release and let it go. And they'll just feel a shift. At some point, they're just going to feel like that heaviness, that density, that constriction just softened up. It just released. It's gone. Okay. For some people, when we're going through some really heavy old stuff, if there's a lot of trauma, a lot of repressed negative emotions, it's going to kind of feel like it comes up. You release a little bit, go, a little bit more comes up. You've got to release and let go of that. A little bit more comes up. And so it's kind of progressive, right? You're just pulling it up and releasing it, pulling it up and releasing it. So just notice what you're feeling right now. Look at your list again. Think about the story that you're telling yourself. Why I can't, why I won't, why it won't work, why I'll never change. What if I do change? What if I don't change? What am I going to miss out on? Right? What do I have to give up that I don't want to give up? And feel the feelings that come up and just let it come up and let it pass through. Just say yes to letting the feelings come up and letting it pass through.